Let's do another example of solving quadratic equations graphically. Now again, I've got my 4 on the right-hand side of the equal sign, so if I would like, I can move it over to the left-hand side and then type it into my calculator. So I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides and get negative x squared plus 4, this is an x, not a z, minus 4 is equal to 0. And this parabola should open downwards because I've got a negative a value. So let's type this into our calculator and see how many solutions there are, or how many times the graph crosses the x-axis. So I'm going to hit y equals. I've got it typed in there. And hit graph. And there we go. So you'll see that it is touching the x-axis one time. So let's actually calculate what that point is. Now right now it looks like 2, 0. But let's double check and make sure. So I'm going to hit my second, calculate, 0 is what I'm looking for. I got to do my left bound of my point, a right bound of my point, and hit enter. And there we go. It says 2, 0. And you'll notice it says 2.0000007. That just means 2. You can round. So my solution, there's only one, is x is equal to 2. And we can actually verify that by putting x equals 2 back into our equation and make sure that it works out to be 0. So let's do that. I am going to type in 2 for every x value. So I've got negative 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 4. And that gives me 0. So that means that this is the correct solution, and I have verified that. Now remember, if you wanted to, you can put the left-hand side of the function into your calculator and the right-hand side of your function into your calculator and see where they cross. And that would work as well. So let's actually try that. I'm going to clear this out of here. I've got negative x squared plus 4x. And then in my second part of my function, I'm going to put 4. And I'm going to graph it. Now notice how the function has shifted upwards, and that's because when I move this constant, my negative 4 over, it moved my entire graph down. And it moved it down 4 spaces, so that's what that negative 4 is indicating there. So you'll see it's only got one intersection point, and let's find out what that is. So we hit second, calculate, option number 5, because we're looking for our intersection point. First curve, second curve, and then hit enter. And it says 2, 4. So you can see that my solution is still x equals 2, even though my y value has changed because I have removed that constant from my original equation.